Okay, right, we're back. I do apologise for that. Let me just see what's actually going on. Basically what happened is and I plug it back in, but this time I forgot to plug it back in, and that's why I didn't have any internet, and that's why the stream failed. That's fine. We're back. Let me just make sure that's all good. The live stream. Okay, you guys seem to have found it. That's good. Let me find the right link and put it in the right channel. Because obviously there'll be a couple of people who are wondering what's going on. But we're back, we're there. Okay, right. This is the new live stream. We should hopefully be good. I apologise for the delay there. Right. Thank you very much, the West London Transport enthusiast. I would love to know your opinions on the new update, because obviously that's the entire point of this stream. Yes, you can play with me, Kirani. Let me just find you. I'm in a private server, so I will just find you the link to that private server, and then we can get on with what we're meant to be doing. Amazing. Loading great. Never seen it like this. Ah, no, I don't play Berry Avenue. It's all good. Don't worry. I'm all good. I don't want to play a game with area. Okay, right. Whilst that loads, let me tell you about this new update. So, here is the... And, yes, it was a week ago. This is what we are being... This is what has happened in this update. So, fixes, that sort of thing has happened since the last version 1.3.1. This time. Obviously, we got a lot. So, sorry, that was my speaker. So, we kind of knew what was going on. But here's the kind of overview. I think these are the most important things as well that have happened. This is a post that was released to us, I think, a week before it actually happened. So we have the Generation 2 Enviro 200 MC for the companies, back-end rewrites, new sounds, a new view selector, new operators, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, sorry, I'll call you Son. Enhanced voice chat. I'm not going to be using that very much. If I get a chance, I don't think I have it enabled in my robots at all, so I probably won't get a chance to test that today. The Enviro 300, a new restructure of the menus. The Evo SETI is the new kind of picture bus. This is what's actually happened. The big buses come in this update, and of course the bus adverts as well, which are very exciting. I haven't played it very much. I've played it a little bit, just because I was excited to see what it looked like. Since then, this entire week I haven't played it. I've just I am very busy at the moment, so it's very difficult for me to, just have the time now to, come and just play Croydon whenever. Here's a server link for those who want it. I will pin that message for you. Alright, awesome. I think before we start going straight away, let's do a little poll, because, if I can get any user engagement, that is how we're going to do it. So, let's think about this. So, I'm going to go with... I've got to start the poll. I'm going to say, what is your favourite new feature? I think I only have 4 options, so we have to pick 4. So, I'm going to go with the... I'm going to go with adverts on buses. Let's go with new buses. And, ooh, what's my final option going to be? Let's have, the new operators, yeah. So I can only have 4. There we go. There's your pull. Alright, how about that one for me? And I will go and review for myself what I think. So I don't know how many of these I have. I do have a company, obviously. A lot of you over this week have been asking me to reload my company because apparently it wasn't working, so I will do that today in today's live stream in just a moment. First of all, though, is the menu update. This is obviously very different to usual. Yeah, I like it. I personally like it. I think it's fairly similar. I don't know how necessary it really was in the first place. Obviously, Roblox have updated their Roblox menu, so I guess it's almost a little bit in line with that to make it fit in. I like how they obviously light up as you go around them. That one doesn't light up very much. The black bus on the background. Yeah, I'm personally a fan, and one of the biggest things that has happened this update is the introduction of just My Garage. So no longer are you going to separate garages to find a bus, because obviously that was really annoying. You'd have to go back to the main menu, then back into buses, then back into garage just to find the bus that you wanted. So I think it's a great thing that now you just have all the buses that you actually spawn. Okay, so you just get a route, and then what? Then it just spawns you in this white empty bus. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what I think about that. I would have thought it would let you kind of pick what company you want and then you can spawn it, but apparently not. Let's go back to the menu. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I think this is great. I'm not a big fan of how these buses now spawn, so that's interesting. But yeah, I like that you can have all your buses in the same place. Okay, right. The next thing I want to do with the meta, so let's go with what used to be a Routemaster first, is now alighted. Okay, interesting. Obviously on this you get all the buses that are part of that garage, and all the buses that are at the top. Alighted, it's not... I don't think it sounds like a Reaver very much, actually, to be honest. You know, it's not very... It's nice. I think it's better, easier to say than a Routemaster. I think that's how you meant to say what it used to be anyways. I'm going to go with a 5 out of 10 for this one. I don't think it is the best. Okay. Right. I don't recognise these logos at all. I think that one's meant to be Croydon, which is now still Croydon. Okay, fine. This one's now Go Travel instead of Go Away London. I prefer Go Away London, personally. Maybe a 5 for that one as well. And this one actually did change their name. So this is Centro Transport now. I think it fits. So a couple of months ago, I guess, was what was it? The big company Abellio kind of sold all their services to UK Transport, I think it's called, which just sounds like transport for the whole UK, which isn't right at all. So I guess this kind of has exactly the same kind of ring to it. Now, these are your pack buses. Oh, sorry, these are company buses. So again, you can just spawn a bus with that. Interesting. And these are the trams, which then takes you to a completely different place on the menu, which just... This is why it kind of says the trams are awaiting a full refresh. Actually, that's very interesting. The trams are awaiting a full refresh. So, hopefully that means in one of the next updates, maybe version 1. What are we on now? 1.5? That might come a full refresh of the tram system, which is something that I've been kind of, I think, going on about for quite a bit at this point, because it is... Yeah, it's not the best system at all. So, yeah. Let me see of your ratings on here. Join error on the Roblox server or on the Discord? Oh, of course, the poll as well. So currently in the poll winning is I'm not going to end it. 64% new buses. Okay, fair enough. The menu update's quite popular, secondly, and then adverts on buses. But yeah, the majority has voted for new buses. I'll leave that up for another 5 minutes or so. The Solo SR on Go Travel still has to go away London. That's interesting. Let's see. That doesn't look like a tram logo as well at all, by the way. I thought those were pack buses. I think these are the pack buses. There we go. I was right. And that's my garage. Okay. I'm still getting to grips with it, okay? Which bus still has it? I just want to see. Solo SR. I think I have that bus. Yeah, here we go. See if we can see it around there. Yeah, Go Away London is still there. So that means it's changed all the others then, presumably. Yeah, that one says go. That one also says Go Away London. Interesting. How about this one? I'm looking out. Yeah, that one says Go Travel. Okay, so interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, right. So that is the menu update. I'm gonna go to my company now because a lot of people have been complaining that they can't find it anymore. I am glad they've redone this menu though. It doesn't look very redone, but it looks more redone. It looks better than it used to. So Routemaster. Still gotta press the search button. Yeah, that's not on there at all. I do apologise. Right, loaded my company. There we go. There's my company. It's there. You can now actually drive my company again. I'm sorry for the drought there for a bit. By the way, 20,000 credits is insane. Thank you very much for that. Please keep driving Routemaster Transit. I really appreciate you guys' support, especially as I can't play Croydon as much as I used to be able to. Okay. We should be looking at the new buses now. Forgotten what they were. So the Gen 2 Enviro 200. Is that the Gen 2? I can't even tell. I think it is. Someone confirmed that it's the Gen 2 Enviro 200 now. And apparently there is an Evo Seti to buy as well. Is it Evo Seti on here as well? Yeah, here we go. Evo Seti. 129,000. Guys, if you manage to get us to 129,000 credits, I will be incredibly grateful. That's insane. But yeah, it does, if it loads up properly. So far looks good. It's like a dramatic reveal of the bus here. Drum roll, please. It looks really nice. It really does. I think I have nearly enough credits to buy it at the moment. But I'm going to look and see how much it is on the actual menu. There's still no search bar or anything, so I actually don't know what company it's on. Here it is. It's on Croydon Coach. Yeah, cool. It really does. Some water. No, absolutely. Big fan. Very sad that I can't buy it, but for now we will drive the E200. Unfortunately on this update there was no, so that is sad. I don't really know how much I'm going to have to talk about really in this stream. That's all we got, but I will load up and see if there's anything else that I've missed. 4 release notes, here we go. This works. I think mainly it is these 2 new buses. So I think overall from what I've seen, I'm a big fan of the menu update. I'm a big fan of having this whole garage thing going on. I think that's a really good thing. I think it's going to be really helpful. I think having this garage thing now really emphasizes how much the developers at Croydon don't care so much about the companies anymore. I mean, they're still there, obviously. We've still got them all. And you can obviously still have their branded buses, but now that we've got rid of garages as well, it really does seem like that step of the game that we did used to have wasn't improving anybody's experience, and so they've just decided, hey, it's so much easier if we just do it this way, which I completely agree with. I think operators at the start could have been, you know, potentially annoying, could have been, you know, not very necessary, and I'm glad that that is something we don't really have to deal with anymore. Right, I'm going to check on the vote. So half exactly on the new buses. So basically a majority, really. I'm going to end this now because I can't see any of the chat on my little dashboard. No one, or someone has just voted for new operators, and that's it. Oh, they're all changing now. Oh no, what's happening? Where are we going? What's happening? I'm gonna end it. It's going. It's going in 3, 2, 1. Gone. There we go. So we still did get the most people that said new buses, then adverts on buses, then the menu update, and then new operators. So basically no one cares about the new names. So I guess fair enough. Yes, you can absolutely join me. It is in this pinned comment at the top. I'm just gonna read your comments on this. Why is my voice so laggy? I don't know. I'm trying. I might be talking very quickly, I don't know. Love the Evo SETI, fair enough. It does look great, I agree with you there. I love it too. My main bus grinding machine, just perfect handling, looks very nice and detailed. Cool. Sorry if the stream's frozen for you. It seems to be working for everybody else and for me so far. I'm keeping an eye on it, don't worry. Hopefully my internet stays up now. And you're just getting E300s. Okay. Oh yeah, E300s. I forgot about those. I don't know if they're or where they are. E200, 200. That is the City Girl thing we talked about last time. Okay. I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm going to go and drive my E200 for a bit. Another update that came out is in a game that I think you guys also enjoy, which is Project Birmingham. If you do want to see me talk about that for a bit, let me know in the chat and I'll do it, because I don't know how much I could actually say about this relatively small update on Croydon. So if you do want to know about that, I will check it out. I haven't played Project Birmingham for a little while now, so I'd be interested as well. For now, sorry, I'm just going to check through this thing again, see if there's anything that I've missed. 300, 400. So sound seems to be a thing as well. Yeah, enhanced sound design on moving vehicles. So I will turn on my sound. I wonder if you guys can hear it, and then we'll try that. Yeah, dynamic hybrid sounds interesting. New indicator sounds. Top up your restrictions before they expire. This is a very good thing. I think I had a suggestion on that previously. Yeah, there was also something. I can't remember what it was. There was very much something that happened that I talked about. Oh, I remember what it was. What we did is, if you guys have watched my latest video, I think it was the suggestions video, there was one suggestion about the hour late bug, and I've been on about it for literally forever. It's really annoying. I think they finally fixed it, so if it gets to around 12 o'clock, I will drive my company and see if that is fixed, because that would be extremely exciting. Don't let me forget. Okay, right. Let's just do a random route, shall we? That gameplay pause thing. Okay, what route have we got? What have we got? I have noticed, and I have seen a couple of people say it as well, is it's a little bit buggy so far. We're doing the 50, okay. Which, yeah, I've definitely seen that it is a little bit buggy. There's a little different thing like that, which is annoying. If any bugs happen, we will see, and I'll have obvious evidence of it. Come on, get around this corner. You can do this. There you go. Someone said view selectors. Oh yes, I saw that. think I saw that. Is that it? I don't know what that one is. I think that, does that do that? Not a clue. I don't know what that means at all. If somebody does know, let me know. I like this due and arrived rather than whatever. I don't know what I've just turned on. I'm going to turn it off because I feel like it might do something bad. And I'll check out the advanced view selectors in just a moment. I think it brings up that little menu thing that we got for the lights as well. But I think it's still a shortcut so you can do... Oh, hello there. That is not what I wanted. Oh, no. Oh, I think I figured it. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. I'm crashing all over the place. I'm figuring... I'm figuring out what's happening. Give me a sec. That was awesome. Okay. Are these lights going to work for me? Well, they're off, so... we can go through them. That might just be because I'm in a private server. Is that a bug? I don't know. And these things I like at all... like, these things I like a lot. Rather than just having a big old arrow, it actually tells you how many passengers you've got, how close you are to it. I think that's very cool. I don't know how he's meant to use these extra features because I am very pushed for time at the moment. So if somebody does genuinely like driving like this, then I mean, great for you. But I don't think it's a thing for me. There is a fourth one, and a fifth one, and a sixth one, and a seventh. Wow. I think that's 6 different views that you can drive from. That's crazy. Obviously, that goes without mentioning the top thing as well. That's new. Looks great as well. The GUI did need a bit of a refresh, and I'm glad they've done a pretty good job with this. I think. Obviously, it wasn't the same as my one, but we don't really talk about that one. Again, I will interact with the other views. So we've actually got 7 views, I think. So 1 is the driver's cab. 2 is just generally outside. 3, my Siri's picked up for some reason. 3 is this one, the draw side, the mirror. Oh, okay, interesting. 4 is the other mirror. My gosh, I can't do this whilst driving. I don't know what I'm doing. No wonder I'm being late all the time. Okay, hold on. Let me get to this stop before I'm late. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, 2 passengers tells you here. There we go. Oh, that one. What was that? So basically you've got like... oh, hello. Basically you've got loads of different cameras now that you can see from. Which is very... I like that a lot, actually. I think that will be a substantial improvement. So if I'm trying to reverse into somewhere, and I'll try it in a moment. I'll try and reverse into a road or something when I finish this route. But that's very interesting, actually. I think it brings up a little menu as well if you tap on the camera button. Yeah, look, it's got loads of them. Wow. A ticket machine, of course, to see. Let me see if I can deal out some tickets from my ticket machine over here. I don't know if that's any good, but I don't know if that's actually what it does. I don't know how necessary it is, but we'll see. We'll see in a moment. Obviously, people, you know, drivers do use these. Okay, here we go. Press enter to log in. Enter. Okay. I think you just press random numbers. I don't think you need to. Yeah. Pin, whatever. Yeah. Garage ID 2. Okay. Operator, no clue. Okay, right. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. We're totally doing the Route 6. Oh, that wasn't right. Okay, okay. We got it. This is cool. Okay, we got a single, so that's the top one. Another single. Cool. I think I'm doing it right. Is that working at all? Oh, it's meant to disappear. They want a single as well. Is it that one? Is it that one? It's that one. Okay. This shows you how much I know about it. Oh, there was only 2 passengers. Okay. So that puts you back in that one. Is this too complicated for me? Is this just too much for me to kind of deal with? I feel like I could have done better with the garage code and stuff. I feel like I'm very much... like, I'm late now because I'm trying to mess about with that thing. I guess once you know it, it could be a very cool thing to use, so... it's annoying that you can't kind of control it from where you're sitting, because obviously there's a whole extra button to press now when you stop at a stop. Obviously you don't have to use it if you don't want to. Because obviously for the new passenger that could be confusing. Although very much so for the new person that's about to play Croydon, and they press the C button, and then this comes up. They don't know how to get off it. You know. Can we view other things? No, I can't press anything else. Okay, right. That's the return there. He wants a single. There we go. Cool. All right. Close the doors, and we're off. Okay. Someone behind me. And look, I can see if there's someone behind me by doing this. Can I? Can't see directly behind. Yeah, there's a bus following me. I can see him. That's cool. That could really distract from driving though, because I can't see now what's in front of me. The whole point of mirrors is you can see what's in front of you and behind you. But I think so far it's a good thing to you know, kind of. Oh, they're in me now. Cool. It's a good thing. It's almost a good replacement for not being able to see through the mirrors. Almost a good replacement. It's not the best of the best, but it is better than nothing. This route goes to Fairfield Halls, I think. I like how in private servers the traffic lights just don't want to work. I'm presuming it's just private servers. I think when I tried out early in the week, it was normal servers, and that was fine. Traffic lights seem to work. Stream is normal. That's good to know. See how much longer my internet is stable for, of course. Of course, the SL6 stops here as well. I have been on the SL6. It was a nice experience, I would say. Obviously, it only runs in peak time, so if you ever actually manage to catch it, it's always busy. You know, I think because there are people get on then at like Waterloo is the last stop before it starts speeding right through London, and you just you're kind of packed in there like sardines. Like until you get into Norwood and people start leaving. So I think I had someone sat next to me. I got on at Russell Square right at the start. I got off at West Croydon right at the end. And yeah, I think I did have someone sat next to me for the whole time from at least Waterloo. She definitely got off all the way at the end at West Croydon. But no, it's a very fast service, but again, because it only runs in peak hours, the traffic was really bad as well, so it could have been a slow service, stopping service that I wouldn't have even noticed. If it took some quieter roads, maybe chucked an A road in there or something, it probably would go a little bit faster. Anyways, that is completely off topic from Croydon version 1.3.2. Nearly at Fairfield Halls, and then I will try and test my reversing skills, I think. I think that sounds fun. Here we go, we're stopping here at St. Mary's Church. We've got 2 passengers. There we go. Oh, sorry. I talked a load about the SL6 just a moment ago, and forgot to say at all that all the signs seem to have updated now. Or as many as I have seen so far seem to be the new variation of the sign they've put out, which is very exciting because the other ones they had was rubbish. Let's go through. Oh, the traffic light seems to be working in this area. So maybe are they new traffic lights that they've put in the outer areas and they've just left these ones that seem to actually work? Oh no, these ones are broken as well. I think where that black dot is, that was meant to be the green light. I've ignored it though. If they're not on, you can't see them, you just go. That's how traffic lights work. If they're not powered, you just treat it as usual. Okay. And you know what I've just forgotten to do is actually look at the bus that we're sat in, which is very exciting actually. Let me just stop. Okay. Oh, there's a. I'm a big fan of what I've seen so far, which isn't very much, but nevertheless. I am on a private server. It's linked in the pinned comment. Hello, Ashley. Okay, right. See if that guy's still behind me. Oh yeah, he is. I can see him in my camera. Obviously, we got this. Oh, that's a lovely view. Yeah, look at that one. That was nice as well. I can kind of do the bus from here. Okay, I think what I'm going to try and do, two things. Oh gosh, there we go. Oh, that's not right. I think the sign actually topples over if you crash into it. Let's just go over here, shall we? Open the doors. There we go. Okay. This is also something that's new. I'm a big fan of this. It actually tells you how you got each point, which is I like this a lot, and it helps a lot for people. Like if I'm trying to make tip videos, if I actually know how the points work, that's going to be very helpful. So it gives you on-time bonus at the end. It looks like 'cause I just got 15 points now. It might have been all the passengers leaving. Passengers boarded, you get 3 points per passenger on a company route. So I got 20 passengers, so 60 points. Passengers leaving, I think I completely ignored the bell the entire route, so I got 0 points for that. The wheelchair bonus, that gives you 9. So if you're lucky enough along your route to get a wheelchair users, that's 9 points right away. So wheelchair is worth 3 passengers total. Obviously, XP awarded total, distance traveled total, and the stops you took. Okay, right. What I'm going to try and do is find a place to reverse into. Look at even like, it's even got, oh, hello there, that's weird. It's like I'm sat, this is like my favourite seat on the bus, by the way. So if you see me on a bus, I'm almost definitely sat in this seat. So that's weird, you just kind of, it's almost like you're in the driver's cab. You have to stay in this position. Obviously you can see the back. Where's that one? 6. 6 is the back. 3 is there. But you can see forward through that one as well, actually. Look how nice the cab is. Okay, right. I'm going to do the appreciation for this bus now. It looks awesome. Obviously, the outside is nice, but the really nice bit is just how detailed the interior is. Obviously, from how the seats look. Hello. From how the... I can't even zoom in. There we go. From how the seats look, like there's even scratches on the back. That is classic E200. The textures, of course, as well. How the bells look. Well, actually, they're just off the pole here. Very nice. Okay, right. We are going to do the ultimate test for how well the mirrors work. I think I'm going to do it just into this booth over here. So what I'm going to try and do first is reverse into here without any mirrors. I'm just going to do it from the drive. I wonder if we can find a smaller place to reverse into. Is that quite big? I'm just going to see how big this is. Okay, it seems to be... It's fairly big. Let's see if I can find something smaller to go into. Find a smaller place to reverse into. Just to make it, make it a real challenge to get in. It's too big, it's not really a challenge. Okay, right. That one looks good. Actually, that is a proper curve. I'm not going to do it because of the curve on that one. That's going to be difficult. That's too difficult. Find a good competitor here. Okay, I like this one a lot. Right, so the idea is, let's try and get... That one's quite big as well. They're all quite big. I think I'll try and go on some more of a residential road. That might be easy. That might be harder even. How big is this one? That's still fairly big. Okay, we seem to have a road up here. I think this will have to do me, personally. Actually, that road at the end looks smaller. We're going to do this road at the end. Okay, right. The Discord is hopefully linked in the description. Great place to be, by the way, the Discord. Good shout out. Right. That is the road I'm going to go with. Is that road over there smaller? No, I'm just going to go with this. No, it's definitely smaller. Okay. I promise I will do this eventually. I'm just going to try and find an actually good road to reverse into. Obviously, you wouldn't really need to do this very much, but I just want to see how good this thing really is. How good is it really? Okay, right, let's try it. That one's small. Okay, this is going to be a real test. I'm incredibly scared, so I'm not going to, even use 2. I'm not going to use the outside view. I'm just going to try and get into it. So I think first, try and go this way. Okay. already a bad start. This road that we've started in isn't very wide. Okay, let's try and go over here. By the way, I can't drive anything. Like, I don't have a driving license or anything, so I feel like this is not meant for me. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use it because I don't actually know where I am. Okay, I'm not even close to where I'm meant to be. Okay, I'm gonna oh no. This isn't good. Okay, I managed to get out. I'm mounting the pavement. It is what it is. Okay, right. I was well off there. Because I don't really know where I'm actually meant to be going. Oh, I made it! Oh! Oh, okay. Right, there we go. We're in. We made it in. That wasn't incredibly difficult. If I had to try and do it fully without the second camera, that would have been a lot more difficult. But there we go. I did manage to do it. There we go. Let's try it now with the wing mirrors. So I think it's 3. Should I use 3 or 4? I think I can use both. Let's get out of here first. So let's get back onto this road. Okay. Right. 3 and 4. Right. This is going to help line me up first where I'm actually meant to be going. I don't know how helpful it will be though. Okay, there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that's the back tire there. Let's check 3. Okay, we seem to be just about in. Okay, we're mounting the curb now, so that's fine. Let's get back out. Let's check 4. Oh, okay, that's the wrong way. If you can't tell, this is... I'm just trying to get my directions right. Okay, there we go. I want to get properly in there. There we go. Okay, right. Look at that. So, that was definitely much easier with using the outer windows there. That was incredibly helpful. And actually, during that route, I checked to see if there was a bus behind me, which there was. So that sort of thing, I think they could definitely be helpful for. Obviously, you're not really going to be reversing into anything. You could be reversing out or something, or I don't know, something like that. Right, I'm going to try and drive a Routemaster Transit route now that's more than 15 minutes. So let's try out the MMC on that. I like that pop-up as well, that's good. I don't think anybody accidentally presses the menu button that often, but if you did and that was a thing you do and you don't know what happens to it, then it's fair enough. Let me check that it comes up on search as well. It does, there we go, amazing. Okay. Okay. Ready who? Let's get up my shorter E200. Alright, I need to be doing a route by 12 o'clock just to see if the bug really has been fixed. I don't think it was fixed on this update. I think it was fixed earlier, but I haven't done a live stream since. Oh, this is much nicer. Oh, look, we can actually get out of this thing now. That's nice. Oh, no, I think it just hasn't loaded in. Okay, cool. By the way, if you're watching and you use Routemaster Transit a lot, I would really like to know. We got 20,000 credits, so there's something not too far out of the ballpark, but what bus do you want me to buy next for this company? Because obviously, really, it's your company. You know, you get to decide what I do with it. Obviously, I get the final decision, but I would like you to let me know what bus you think I should buy. I think there's been some scenery upgrades here as well. I don't remember seeing these before. These look very new. So that's nice. Go away London, the thing on the depot hasn't been changed. Oh, is the Routemaster still in this house? Does that really exist? Is there really a Routemaster in that house? I think I have to check it. Okay, I'll check it in a moment. Yeah, there's definitely new scenery here, I think. It looks very different. Usually you get the coloured fences and stuff. All those buildings are new as well. Okay, so they have done something towards the actual scenery of the game so far. They've improved this roundabout as well, so that's nice. Still a bump there. Okay. There's better to be at McDonald's here, by the way. Just saying. If you were interested. You can't find my server. The link is definitely in the description of this video. So I want to check if the cameras work. Okay, very much. Yep, still got all 7 cameras. Well, the 7, this one here brings you to this seat, which is much further back than it was before. This is the back seat, right at the back. Okay, right. It looks so short compared to the other one I was just driving. Okay, let's start a new route. X2 to Thornton Heath Parchmore Road, and we are going to see whether or not we go an hour before or an hour later. On the 455 route. Okay, I think I'll have to check that out as well. As I said, this update is nice. There's a lot of smaller things that have happened in this update. That just basically bug fixes and stuff like that. A couple of things that I talked about in my latest video about suggestions. So I'm glad some of those have been implemented. Maybe the developers watch my videos, who knows. If you're watching right now, any of the Croydon developers, hi. You guys are doing great. This update's cool. I really think it's not version 1.4, you know? It's still very much version 1.3. It's not a major update, so to expect major things from a minor update is wrong. You know? If we wanted actually something big, they would have called it version 1.4. Or the things we expect in version 1.4. No, it's not going to come in a version 1.3 update. Why would it come in a version 1.3 update when not in... No, so I really think that we shouldn't be underwhelmed. I think we should be the perfect amount of whelmed for this update. I think for the name of it, what's actually been changed is a substantial amount. It's still, you know... I'm sorry, I really hate referring to SCR, but the latest update on SCR was version 2.0. The last... And that was meant to be, you know, version 1.0 was the big update where everything changed. Version 2.0, on the other hand, was a GUI change and a movement system change and a new branch line. Which is, you know, there's some good things in there, but it's not the entire game is different. Personally, by the way, if you are interested, I do enjoy a lot more than new movement system. I think it's a lot more engaging. But I wouldn't call it the second big update. There's just not that much has happened. So I think Croydon is doing perfectly fine with these minor updates. Ticket machine isn't on mobile or console. Interesting. Presumably, are the other camera options on mobile or console? I'm not the biggest you know, fan of having the ticket machine. I think it's cool. I think it's a really nice thing to have, but I don't think it's extremely necessary. I think we definitely could have done without it. And also, it doesn't work on company buses. We got this thing here, but unfortunately, I'm pressing my C, and nothing is happening. I think I pressed this as well. Yeah, I only have... Actually, it says... Yeah. I only have my usual 7, not the 8th option with the camera, with the ticket machine. Interesting how they chose C to be the ticket machine option. Okay, going this way. I'm still waiting for 11:50, 12 o'clock by the way, just to see if it does actually change. The UI has become great. In this game or in SCR? I think in this game the UI looks much better. I think it is actually a good improvement. I think the old one was getting out of date necessarily, especially... Actually, maybe it was a little bit, especially because they had the cars on there, which have been gone for a while now. The fact they still had that thing on the menu. They could have just, like, deleted it and resized the other options, but they just left it there. So maybe they were just waiting for this update to come along to fix all of that instead of doing anything minor on the current menu. But it did just look bad that you only had basically 2 out of 4 options that were there that you could choose from. So, yeah. Okay. But no, if you have any other opinions on this update, please let me know in the chat, because I'd be very interested to hear what you think. Usually I make a little post-it note full of things that I meant to talk about in a live stream, and I've actually forgotten to do that completely for this live stream. I don't know what these weird things on the side are. What on earth is going on? Is it just trees that haven't loaded? I'm just gonna presume it's that, because otherwise they just look really weird, really random. Sorry. What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about the new hide and seek series that came out a couple of weeks / months ago. If you haven't watched it, please do. It's really cool. Me and Blue both really enjoyed doing it. Well, I certainly did. He didn't as much. It was seriously an insanely exhausting 2 days, especially when you're. It's one thing to actually, go around on transport. It's another thing to trek around an entire area and try and find someone. So if we get a chance, we'll have a talk about that on live stream Q&A if anybody's interested. Obviously, you guys might want to know some of the behind the scenes stuff. A bloopers episode did release, so basically a load of the clips that we didn't use, I didn't use in the editing, in there. Because there was a lot of footage that wasn't necessary, or a lot of dull moments that didn't need to be included. So if you are interested in that sort of exclusive content, go watch the bloopers episode as well. And a lot of you have watched the first episode, not the second episode. So interesting. If you watch through the first one, definitely go watch the second one. Then you'll know who wins. Oh, that's what it does. Thank you very much, Ntech Busters. I was just thinking about the answer to that question, and I remember that earlier in the week when I tested it, I did press it, and then it did work. But for some reason, when I pressed it today, I didn't see any change. Let me see if it works now. There we go. That's nice. This is the whole thing I have to do now, isn't it? Okay, fine, cool. 2 seconds, and I'll do it. Let's just stop here. As you can see, there is a load of stuff that you can click in the cab. I think you can click it without the button, but I'll keep the button on for now. Again, I think this is something that could be included in the help button, to be honest. I was going to press the button there. Okay. My dog wants to come in. I'll let my dog in. She's probably going to go to sleep now. You're so wet. Okay. So it looks like I can close the doors. Awesome. I think any button and I can close the doors, open the doors. Awesome. Okay. What are these ones? Electrics. Okay, that will turn the whole bus off. I don't want to do that. Inside light, outside lights, and the engine. And this is my favourite. You can open or close the window. Oh, I was expecting more of an animation there, to be honest. It just dims it. That's cool. That's still cool. Okay, right. I will stop messing about with that. Okay. Ouch. Let's continue to our next stop. I don't want to open the doors again. Right, this is the exciting part. So I'm due. I've turned the engine off. That is all the electrics that it turns off? What am I doing? Ah, okay, right, we're done. I think you can still use them, if you don't have it selected. Thank you very much. That was very cool. I enjoyed exploring that. I'm gonna skip these lights. There is no time for waiting, especially as I'm very late after messing about with those buttons. What else is there to say about the update? I have seen a couple of bugs today, especially with these trees that haven't loaded in properly. I don't know if that is my internet, but it's certainly very annoying. Yeah. I am sorry to say we have pretty much explored all of it at this point. I will finish this route, and I will see at 12 o'clock. If it fits, but I think after that point there is not that much more to talk about, especially for another hour. So we will probably see if I'll cut it short then, but obviously very importantly, I want to see if my least favourite, or the bug I was most annoyed about, has been fixed. Because seriously, that bug was guru. I made a short about it, and then I put it in another video, and I must have mentioned it since then as well, multiple times. So just to see it fixes, amazing to me. We're still at 11:57. Oh gosh, it's because I haven't fixed my yeah, I haven't fixed the timings for this route. I will do that at some point if I ever get a chance in my busy life. Ooh, it's close. In terms of new videos, believe me, I'm all up for suggestions. There's still a new video that still needs to finish the editing to go on unscripted. There's one more video that we've done to go on there so far, and there'll obviously be loads more videos going on there soon. If you haven't subscribed to that channel already, please do, because it's got loads of cool content on it so far, and then of course there'll be more very cool content coming onto it soon. You know, there's 2,000 of you. There's only 50 people that subscribe to that channel, so some more, get us to 100 would be awesome. I'm gonna keep doing all the buses stuff. I might change the way I do it slightly, just in terms of maybe some short form content. Nothing has been some of the videos of me doing all the places in the area seem that they're doing okay, but I think I'm going to experiment with how I do those and how I edit those and that sort of thing. So look forward to new content like that, hopefully soon on Unscripted as well. Yeah, okay, right. It is 12 o'clock in just a minute. Literally. 20 seconds. Midday, gosh. But I do promise to you that I will get things sorted. Obviously doing my GCSEs at the moment, so they are very difficult. They do take up a lot of my time, but I do also really need them, so you will just have to be patient with me. Sorry, I'm just zooming through here. I'll even use the tram tracks. Look at me, a rebel. Okay. But excited about the trams, actually. Sorry, from that announcement that we just saw on the trams page. I think it does hopefully mean reform to the trams, please. We'd like to see them fixed, definitely. I'd be very excited. If any update comes out, I'd be most excited about that update. And I think I would have to guess that happens in version 1.4, because version 1.4 is meant to be the New Addington update, so I really think if that is something that we are going for, then yeah, the trams have to be done when we go to New Addington. New Addington Interchange, New Addington Village, that's a whole extra part of that branch for the tram network, you know, so that'd be very interesting. Okay, so this stop is still 11:59 now. I have to go back? Oh, I remember how I meant to drive this route now. That makes a lot more sense. I meant to go around this way and then come back. I've forgotten how to drive my own routes, guys. It's that bad. It's been that long. I've forgotten what I meant to do. You're meant to come around the road at the back and then come up this way. Okay, I'm all good. Don't worry about me. And by the way, this thing doesn't exist in Croydon, this overpass thing. Buses are too big for it. Have you ever actually been to Croydon Park Street? I'm doing A-levels. Yeah, that's scary. Got to pick those, got to do my application. That's very scary stuff for me personally, but hopefully we'll do okay. I just finished my first mock exams, so there we go. Okay. Still some more mock exams in February, but I think they're much more laid back. I'll let you know the results that I get on my Discord server when I do actually get them all in just about a week's time. For the mock exams, that is. Okay, right. I'm now going the correct part of the route. I was wondering why I put one stop on the wrong side of the road. That didn't seem right. We're actually meant to go around completely the other way. Apparently. Still waiting. Okay, right. So this one hopefully should be 12 o'clock now when we leave this bus stop. Ready? It's normal. I'm late. But it's very normal. Yeah, 12:03. That's 120 seconds late. Absolutely, guys. It works. 5 A stars in IGCSE. Oh, okay, I'm doing just the normal GCSEs. Very good. A stars is awesome. Are all the buses in the game real routes? Yeah, they absolutely are. If you have, there's a video on my channel where I rode all the Croydon bus routes. Go and watch that, and it does show you all the Croydon routes. I can't remember how many I did that day, but that was a very long day. I can promise you it was a very long day. It was compacted into a very short video, but it was definitely a long day in Croydon. I didn't really go that much very far from the city centre. A lot of them are around that area, so it was mostly between East and West Croydon. But I did manage to head out to Norwood at the end. How did I get back from Norwood Junction? Weird. Science or commerce? What? I don't like science. Anything to do with science is good for me. Okay, I'm gonna finish this route. I think after that it will be the end of the live stream. Overall, I think in the chat I would need from you guys an overall rating of this update. Out of 10, yeah, I live in London. Out of 10, how much would you rate Croydon version 1.3.2? Please let me know in the chat, and then I will assess and make my own rating. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. It's not the most amazing, mind-blowing thing that we've ever seen Croydon come out of, but I think out of the things that they've chose to add and things that have been added, especially these camera angles, that's like my favourite thing, I think. Oh, that's new as well, the little bus stopping thing at the top. Very cool. 7 out of 10, okay. I might go lower than 7, but I do like the camera angles. I think it's nice. There was no new area, which did happen in version 1.3.1. So that is, I mean, it's not an upset. Obviously, we're all waiting for version 1.4 now, which is a much better update. Kind of edging around 6 out of 10, maybe 6.5 out of 10. Might be where I put it. But I do want to see what you guys think as well. I think I'm going to lock in, just before we get to the terminus here, 6.5 out of 10. Not quite 7. I think 7's slightly more than average. I think 5 is your average. 6 is still kind of average area, and 7 is more than average. 8 is pretty good. 9 is almost amazing, and then 10 is the best thing you've ever seen. Obviously below that, 4, 3, 2, 1 just gets progressively worse from the average. That's how I do my ratings. If you ever watch a video and I do a rating, that's my kind of scale. That's how I view my out of 10s. Because obviously out of 10 is the thing I say a lot when I review buses or areas or things like that. Oh, I think I forgot to stop. Oh, it's all the way back there. Evidently in a world of my own here. Okay. Almost had it there. So I can use my back windows now. Go into there. Oh, that's that way. I always get my directions mixed up. Actually, I'm only going in here. But I like the camera angles a lot. I'd like to see if I can drive the route from here. Let's try and just do this part of the route from. I'm not gonna do that. I can't see anything. I'm gonna do here. I think I might try and do this as a challenge. That'll make for a good video, right? Trying to drive the bus from different angles. Just to mess with the new camera angles a bit, really. This bus seems a lot longer when you're sat at the back of it. From the outside, it seems very short. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, obviously Nursery Road is just there, but we'll have to go around this way. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely mess around with the camera angles in the new video, because this is fun. Adds a bit more. It makes the game a little more interesting, you know? Not you'd ever have to actually drive a bus from back here. Oh, that was awesome. Not you'd ever actually have to drive a bus back here in real life, but You can kind of see where the front is. Ooh, there we go. That's good. It's very good. Maybe I'll drive the 450 from this angle. That would definitely be a challenge. I imagine if it gets incredibly busy, this would be very difficult to do. Here we go. Sorry, we had to go around the very long way there. Yeah, I'm very happy they fixed the bugs up. Maybe that does push it up for a 7 for me. I agree. The bugs are very annoying. Bugs shouldn't be there in the first place, though, so can I really rate them up for that one? I don't know. Okay, right. Last bit of the route from the back. I actually enjoy driving from back here. Ooh, almost. Ready? Just right from the back. Barrel our way along. Around the corner. There we go. Very close to the cars on that side. I feel like it could be easy to get distracted from back here. Oh, I meant to stop. Okay, we skipped it. All good. Don't worry, guys. Maybe that's why the driver cab helps, so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. And with the end of that route, I think that marks the end of the live stream. Sorry it was a little bit shorter than I usually do. Usually I do around at least 20 minutes more. But if we are sticking to the topic of, you know, actually reviewing this update, then that is all I have to say about it, to be honest. I think it is very interesting. I am a big fan of it. I think the gameplay will be really helpful. But other than that, nothing revolutionary, nothing I can talk about for 2 hours like I did for version 1.3.1. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I think I have done a couple of live streams having 2,000. Again, thank you for 2,000. It's amazing. I think we're on 2,100 now. Yep, that's crazy. Seriously, crazy numbers. Keep watching my videos. That's all. Join the Discord, subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, of course. This is obviously available for replay if you missed any part of the live stream. Other than that, thank you very much for